Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, January 17th, and here are your morning announcements. I hope you all enjoyed your long weekend. In honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday, we didn't have school. He was a great pastor and activist for civil rights and human rights, and just an incredible example of how we should live our lives, fighting for the rights of those around us, that everybody is treated with love and kindness and equal civil rights. And then yesterday, a surprise because of the winter storm, the delay that you and I started out as a delay and then became a cancellation for the rest of the school day. Today, because of that winter weather, we're right back into a delay schedule. So hopefully you guys all got here safely this morning. It's a chilly one out there still. Be careful if you're a student driver as you're driving home. This afternoon, just be extra careful to be safe as you are driving. I wanted to remind you of a couple announcements this week. The guys and girls varsity basketball will be playing away at Harlan on Friday. Hot lunch today will be chicken noodle soup, pigs in a blanket, veggies and dip, and chocolate cake. And I think the chocolate cake has peanut butter frosting on it as well. The verse of the week this week is Habakkuk 3:19, and it says this: "The sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He enables me to tread on the heights." This verse reminded me a little bit of a time when I lived in Alaska. I don't know if you knew that, but Phil and I actually lived in Alaska when we were first married. And the summer after we lived there, working at a school up there, we did some traveling, and I remember traveling along this beautiful road that on one side is just these majestic mountains and cliffs, and on the other side is the ocean bay, and it's just iconic. It's so beautiful. We were driving along, and I remember seeing these cars stopped up ahead, and people were getting out of their car and kind of looking up. So we, of course, got out of our car and started looking up, trying to figure out, what is everyone staring at? We had a feeling that it was wildlife, because that's kind of what people do in Alaska when they see cool wildlife on the side of the road. So as we're all standing there looking, and all of us are getting our binoculars out because we're old and the cameras didn't have great zoom back then, and we're looking way up high, and sure enough, we see these tiny little white dots. So we grab our camera, which does have a zoom lens on it, and we zoom way in, and when we get zoomed in, we realize that those white dots are actually mountain goats climbing on the cliffs. And they're not just climbing, they are like climbing on the cliff super fast and like jumping around and playing around. And these are not cliffs that are messing around. Like, these are mountain faced sheer cliffs. And this verse reminded me of that day. So I remember standing there thinking, how in the world are these mountain goats not falling off the side of this mountain? But sure enough, God has created their hooves to be able to grip and grab uniquely on the mountain cliffs, and their bodies created a certain way that they can traverse those cliffs. It reminded me of this verse: "The sovereign Lord is my strength, and he makes my feet like that, my feet like the deer. He enables me to climb to the highest heights, to face the most significant mountains, to not fear the big cliffs that come into my life. He gives me the strength and the power and the ability to face those things, just like the mountain goat or the deer." It's a good reminder. You guys, I hope you have an awesome day today. Just one more quick reminder, junior high and high school, because of the delay scheduled today, chapel will meet in the gym. So when it's time for chapel, just go right to the gym and we will meet there, and you'll get some instructions for what we'll be doing today during that time. But we'll see you all there. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Clinton. Happy Wednesday.